Cartesi. Guys, next bull cycle is going to be the year for layer 2s. Like, fundamentally, we do not need any more layer 1 solutions. We've got Ethereum, we've got Solana, we've got Cardano, we've got Avalanche. What we need are layering solutions that are going to improve network. The year of Polygon will probably be 2024. And I think Cartesi is one that actually has a huge amount of growth to come as well. They've done a lot of work in the background, developing Cartesi to be the perfect sort of layering solution for any developer. So I'm going to get into everything to do with Cartesi in this video. Before I do though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now in the videos, I showed everyone me buying these coins because I just expected them to absolutely rocket up in price. And guys, you can see what the prices of all these coins were. When I recorded my videos, you can see the highs these coins hit less than a year and a half on, and what the profit would have been if you'd thrown $100 into each one when I recorded and released my videos. And if you had done that, guys, just thrown in $100, that's all, a measly 100 into every single one, and then sold in 16, 17 months on, you literally could have just lived your life for a year and a half, ignoring everything, then sold them. Your profit would have been over 123 grand. Now, I sold all of these. Since the market crashed, I've been buying up new cryptos, and I share these cryptos on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. There is a link in the description, guys. Copymycrypto.com is where, if I find a coin that I think can do a 40x, a 50x, a 100x, I get in on it. And what I'll do is I'll jump onto my site and I'll tell my members all about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. This literally removes thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work for anyone that wants to actually be in crypto but doesn't have the time. So no one has to read white papers. No one has to learn about blockchain technology. No one has to learn about chart patterns. They can just copy along and make the same profits I do. And if that sounds good to you, just pause this vid and go to copymycrypto.com now. Have a look at the site. Everything on the site is public record, so you can verify everything that you read and see, whether it's what the members have earned, whether it's what I've said in the past and what happened, or whether it's, anything else. Just go through the entire site, watch the vids, and guys, if you like what you see, you should join me there. Now, let's talk Cartesi. I think Cartesi is going to blast. I really do. I think Cartesi is a very, very strong project. So it's an app-specific roll-up protocol with a virtual machine that runs Linux distributions, which creates a rich and broad design space for dApp developers. Their roll-ups offer a modular scaling solution, which is deployable as a layer 2, layer 3, or sovereign roll-ups, while maintaining strong base layer security guarantees. Now, Cartesi decided, they've done. It's quite interesting because they were going to go full blown on a rebrand, which they've kind of not done now, which is interesting. Because I actually quite like their original rebrand, but they've decided not to. So Cartesi rollups are now live on mainnet with Honeypot dApp. In the time that they have been up and running, they have created a layering solution that works perfectly for anyone, and you can see examples of it. We'll also show the governance grants that they've got up and running now. Now, guys, for me, look, governance is so important. Grants are so important. You have got to give developers a reason to come and build with you. If you're able to provide a source of funds for them to crack on with the development, that's going to really incentivize them to come. And then as a result, you're going to have more growth within your network. So the fact that they've got that up and running, very pleased to see. So all their roll-up examples are on GitHub. So you can go through literally all of the GitHub, whether it's an auction or whether it's the calculators. Hell, if you want to go even more niche, you can just see how their roll-ups are utilized on Python. You can go really in depth through all of their examples. As of right now as well, they are running podcasts, so they're really trying to show everyone what the hell is going on with Cartesi, because they have been doing background work for a very long time to get ready. You can also do the crack the honey pot, and if you do that, 55,000 Cartesi is yours. So it's helped test the security of Cartesi rollups by hacking the application to drain the funds locked in the rollup contract. I think this is a wicked idea. This is a great way to sort of test your network. So they're test. So at the moment, this is the full-blown test that they're doing. Can you hack into Cartesi? If you can, you get all of that money. Which, 55,000 Cartesi, what's that? That's 16 cents a piece. If you can manage to do that, you're going to make yourself about 8 Gs. That's not bad. So, very, very clever idea to get to stress test the network. And that's one thing that I'm really pleased that they're doing. The amount of projects that launched without doing any stress tests was ridiculous. We saw so much of that in the last bull cycle. Hell, we saw loads of that in 2017 and 18. And what ended up happening was just we saw networks dying under the weight of like what they had to do. So a great example of that was Ethereum. Ethereum died under the weight, not died obviously, but collapsed under the weight of like CryptoKitties when that launched. It congested the Ethereum network for goddamn ages. I think people were trying to send funds across Ethereum and it took 3-4 days, which is ridiculous because of just sheer backup of network congestion. So stress testing their solutions is vitally important. And once that's up and done, this thing is going to be ready for anyone to integrate. So the Cartesi ecosystem right now, not huge. They've got Espresso, they've got Zippy, they've got Serotonin. What else is this? Noir. We got one here. Oh yeah. I don't know what that is. Ultra Chess. UX Boost. So they've got some projects that are up and running, or at least working with Cartesi. This will explode once their stress test is complete, and no one's yet cracked honeypot. So when they do, we'll see, or if they do, I suppose it's not necessarily a when. If they do, that's going to be a huge plus because they're going to find any areas of weakness that they can resolve. And if no one can, that's an even better sign because it means Cartesi is looking very, very, very strong. So again, I'm really bullish on this. I think they've been maybe too slow. There is an element with Cartesi of Cardano vibes. Cardano was one of the slowest moving projects for so damn long. It was really frustrating for Cardano holders when they were just sitting watching, a lack of movement, it was a very educational, very academic approach to things, which really slows growth down. Ethereum took the complete opposite approach and just went bang after everything. So that's been one thing with Cartesi. It has been very almost academic the way that they've done it. They've really taken their time. But we've seen what happens when you take your time. Look at Cardano now. Cardano is one of the biggest cryptos in the space, and they've solidified their spot in the space by taking their time. So there's no bad thing that they're doing that. So Cartesi right now they highlighted their key highlights for their solution, which is space for exploration. So Cartesi allows for people to explore a rich new design space that supports decades of existing code libraries, programming languages. So no developer has to learn a new programming language to use Cartesi. That's a really big plus. They've got a fully fledged operating system. So you can boot a mature operating system inside the Cartesi's virtual machine. And again, they're so ready for dApps to be integrated because they've got the EVM as well. So yeah, inherit security and censorship resistant from Ethereum. So that's what the base layer guarantees. But of course they do have an EVM, but it would be better to use the Cartesi virtual machine in general because it's fully operational. Like I said, once the roll-ups are completely secure, this thing is set to blast. And Cartesi's done their update for the community on the growth within the ecosystem and what they're trying to push forward with. Again, very good sign for me. I want to see teams being communicative with the community, because that's how you keep people interested. So yeah, they've hit a few major milestones and they're pretty much ready to bang now. They've also got 2,000 to 3,000 machine cycles per ZK proof, which again, very strong sign. That was driven by Zippy. So yeah, this is for me one that I think is going to blast. Like I said, I think next bull cycle is going to be the year of layering solutions, and Cartesi's done the background work to be ready for that. So definitely one worth paying attention to, guys. I honestly can see this hitting $5. This can, possibly double, treble its all-time high, which would put it a market cap of 3 billion or so. I don't think that's that high, given that there is, as this space continues to grow, there is going to be an enormous need for layering solutions, and Cartesi's done the legwork to be ready for that. And it won't be the only one. Like I say, Polygon's going to end up doing phenomenally well. I'm sure Immutable X is another one that will do very, very well. Possibly Chromia will, if the gaming space continues to sort of boom. So let's see. But I think the background work has been enough that they're ready. And once this honeypot is either cracked or can't be cracked, I think we'll see the explosion for this one. So one to pay attention to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, guys. And look, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the same profits I do but do no work whatsoever, that's what copymycrypto.com is. It's where I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are going to win, that are going to have massive profits. And when I find them, I get in on them. And what I do is I share them with all the members. So I'll tell the members what the coin is that I'm looking at, the profits it can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. It means that members always see a full portfolio, and they can literally just copy along. No work is required for anyone. Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours are saved. And if you want to see the proof of what's happened in the past, go on to copymycrypto.com now. There's a link in the description. You'll see on the site, what I said about Phantom when no crypto YouTuber anywhere was talking about Phantom. You'll see what I said about a DeFi protocol that was going to lose people a lot of money, and inevitably did. All of it's public record, so you can verify everything that you see and read. And guys, if you like what you see, you should be joining me there. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.